What's happening, folks? Back with another video reaction, and I'm actually going to react to a music video performance of a video I did react to maybe a year and a half ago or so, right after I began doing video reactions at all, right after I got screen capturing software that allowed me to start doing video reactions. But at the time I was still sorting out my technology, and oftentimes my mic volume was much lower than the screen volume, which was the case when I reacted to this early on my Patreon. So it was always something I wanted to come back and do now that I've got those issues sorted a little better, and now that I've just gotten more experienced at doing video reactions. And yes, we're going to watch the video for Postmodern Jukebox's cover of the Radiohead song Creep, a song that I was very fond of back in the day. It makes me think of my older brother. He used to listen to that Radiohead album a lot, and he had a particular affinity for the song Creep. And shout out to Tom York, who gives an incredible performance in the original song. But since I did that original reaction to this video about a year and a half ago, I paid a little bit closer attention to what it says in the video description, and apparently they had already rendered this in their vintage style, which is to say, if you don't know Postmodern Jukebox, they take modern pop and rock and other types of hits and then reimagine them as jazz numbers or like down-tempo, like 50s or 60s tunes. They put them in a throwback style, which gives it a really compelling dynamic where you're aware that it's like a modern song with more modern lyrics, but it's being presented like it's in the 1940s or something. But what I learned is that they originally did this with a different singer. I think Karen Marley, maybe I'm not pronouncing her surname correctly, but I guess they went on tour and Haley Reinhart here did a performance of it with them, and they loved it so much they brought her back into the studio and they recorded this. Now, I remember when I did this reaction before, it was something where people said to me that she had been incredibly sick and that she actually had, like the flu when they recorded this, and she was really struggling to like make it through health-wise, but you would never know it from her vocal performance because she just absolutely crushes it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reconnecting with this. I don't think I've watched it since I did that earlier reaction. It'll be nice to hear it and see it again. So let's give it a go. This is Postmodern Jukebox and their cover of Radiohead's Creep featuring Haley Reinhart.
When you were here before, you couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
So, as I probably said last time, though in a much quieter mic volume, it's an amazing vocal performance because she gives you so much range, so much diversity over the course of the performance. Like, she does lines softly and lightly and vulnerably, but then also with a bit of playfulness and fun, and then she goes big and belting and dramatic, but then also she gives you some rasp. So she's like all over the map vocally in a perfect way. Like, it doesn't feel like she hasn't decided on the style. It's like she gives you the full gamut of emotional and vocal spectrum across the course of the tune. And obviously the slow, languid, smooth sonics of the Postmodern Jukebox musician behind her make it like doubly as effective in that regard.
I don't care if it hurts. I wanna
again, the way she has a more playful demeanor, relative to Tom York's like soul destroyed vulnerability. Like there's still a vulnerability in this performance, but it's definitely more playful and light, and almost a bit of a wink and a cheeky smile in the corner of her mouth in terms of the lines like "I want a perfect body" and "I want you to notice when I'm not around" as she fluffs her hair. Like they hit differently than in the original version of the track, of course. But as I said, part of her approach to the tune, I think, is to still show some vulnerability, still show some emotional depth, but also to have a bit more fun with it. And of course, she has that stage presence and, physical persona where she's playing it kind of like those old jazz tunes where the singer would walk around the crowd and kind of look at different patrons at the tables and have a bit of fun with them, like while delivering it. So it feels true to the original and also takes it in its own direction. Scat singing is not something I think that's not only easy to do just, in terms of the verbal dexterity and precision required, but to make it sound convincing, to make it sound like you really are cool and clever rather than just, sort of aping like classic performers in that style. Like it really is this intangible quality to have that ability, but I think she absolutely pulls it off in that part.
You're so very special. Yeah, I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. Ooh, I said it. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here?
Yeah, shout out to all of them. I think Scott Bradley is sort of I think he's sort of the linchpin of Postmodern Jukebox, and he was the one on, excuse me, the piano, so shout out to him. And apparently they did a version of Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, which I wasn't aware of. Indeed, I really do have to go through more of their catalog. I'm aware of some of their tracks. Like, I've seen some of the videos that I haven't reacted to, so maybe I'll do those. But eventually I'd like to do some from them that I've never seen before. So yeah, I did want to come back to this. As I said, I did it very early on in my video reactions, and not only do I think I know a little bit more about the song, just, taking a little bit more time to read about the history of the way this performance came about, but my, tech and sound levels and so on are better. So I always wanted to come back and redo this. So thank you for the patience. Let me know what you think of this incredible performance. Big shout out to Haley Reinhart. She's incredible, but so are all the other musicians behind her. So just a really, really cool performance. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.